Boys, this is the final buy, hold, sell before the July 11th roster update, which is literally tomorrow. We're going to be making so many stubs, and this is the last chance to buy, hold, and sell off the players you may or may not need. Stay tuned. If you're looking for cheap, reliable MLB The Show stubs, look no further than our sponsor, U4GM. They have fast delivery and is always safe. Make sure, if you want to save even more, to use my discount code Deebo at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's going on, guys? Deebo here, and today I'm excited to bring you a buy, hold, sell because the roster update is literally tomorrow. We are going to be going crazy. I also do want to say I am streaming tomorrow. Should be by 1 p.m. EST, 1:30 at the latest. I'd say closer to 1:30 actually, with 2 at the latest. We are going to be doing a really cool video, a buy, hold, sell, and if there's any questions that you guys have, you gotta comment them down right now. Also, if you are here and you are new because you are curious to see what's going on, hit the like and sub, man. I would really appreciate it, and I'm just trying to make you guys coins like I've made myself. I've made millions every single roster update, legitimately. So I know at least somewhat of what I'm talking about. But anyway, we have a buy, hold, sell. If you are, I do want to say actually, my members have gotten really fire advice from me. This was literally about 3 weeks ago. A lot of these guys have been really good. I told people to buy Ellie. Ellie is way over his minimum. Pajes, he started going down, I will say. Naylor, Eugenio, I told people to buy him for under 2K. I told everybody to buy Edwin Diaz for under 1.5. I told people to buy Seiya for under 2.2. I told people to buy Sedana Rafaela for under 700. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you guys can go through it for the last few seconds. But to be fair, that's not updated to what is happening right now. That was 3 weeks ago, right? We are in the here and now, and prices are a lot different. A lot of those prices were way lower when I told people to buy them. So if you want great advice like that, you guys got to become a Discord member, or at least join the Discord. We do talk a lot about it, and it is free to join the Discord, I will say. But members get great advice, I'm not gonna lie to you, as humbly as I can tell you guys. But let's get into some of buy holds. All right, boys, so we got to get to the marketplace and obviously go to live series players, right? And I'm honestly going to give you the exact same advice that I gave to members in my Discord, because I don't really care if you subscribe to me and be a member. It is what it is. I do give you guys the option, and I give it the information to you early, but you guys all get the same information. It's just about timing, right? So I have told everybody to hang on to all of their silvers, or I'm sorry, diamonds, especially the big guys, right? See, the thing about these big guys is they're gonna go, even if they go down in overall, their price, unless they like drop from a 90, then that's a different story. But I don't think a lot of these guys will be. The thing is, people are going to be wanting to do the collections. They're going to want to do Beltran, Clemens, Gil Hodges, right? They still need some of these cards. These really high-end cards, Shohei, Judge, Bobby Witt, Cattell, J-Ram, those guys, right? They still need these cards. So the thing is, this is the cheapest that they have been literally all year, right? And the thing is, after the flash sales and all that, they have plummeted in price, right? These are the lowest they are going to be. But people still need these cards. Not everybody in the game has Beltron, right? They're going to go up tomorrow. I guarantee it. If they don't go up, I'll quit. I won't do any more roster investment videos if these cards don't go up in price. Now, mind you, if a flash sale happens, that's not on me. But I promise you, that these cards are going to be going up because people are going to need them, right? So if you have them, which I know some people do because they understand how the market works, but some people don't, which is okay, right? That's why I make videos to help you guys out. And obviously, some people have them, and they're hanging on to them. And if you have them and you didn't realize, make sure you hang on to them. I don't know how you would have forgot that you pulled one of these top-end guys, but make sure you hang on to them. Honestly, most of the diamonds here are going to be players that you hang on to. Anybody that's over an 87, that's an 87 or up, you hold on to them. Like, guaranteed. I'd say most of the diamonds, though. Aside from, I will tell you who I would sell in terms of a diamond, right? So, I would sell... I mean, Garrett Cole's not playing for the season, so he doesn't really matter. Rodon and Jackson Merrill, probably. Merrill's not bad, so you can hang on to Merrill if you wanted to. But for sure, Rodon, he may not go down, but he's not been that great recently. So Rodon, and the other guy I said was who? Oh, Garrett Cole. Yeah, but that's just because Garrett Cole's hurt. So most of the diamonds are going to be just holds. There are some that are buys, and I will list those off, and I'll be pretty quick about it. Nobody on this page, I think, is worth the price, to be honest. You could swing at the fences for some of these 87s that are at 4.5, but I wouldn't necessarily do that. Corbin's not a horrible one for his price, and DeGrom's not horrible either, I will say. Players that I like at this price, hold on to Juan Soto. I don't really love that his price right now. I do definitely... Everybody knows he's going up, but I don't know what that's going to do to his price, so I wouldn't really invest in him. Chris Sale's a pretty solid buy. Don't mind Chris Sale. Mason Miller, nah. Ellie is too expensive. Pete, I'd hold on to. Buxton, I love that his price is going up so much. Got a decent amount of him. Hang on to Buxton. Woo. Whoa. Yeah, hang on to Hunter Brown, too. I didn't realize he was going to shoot up that much. I got in on him kind of late, not going to lie. Brian Wu is not a horrible card to be buying right now as well. I'd buy him for under 3.3, under 3.4. But that's like more of like, you know, you just really want to try to make profit. Like, you know you're not going to like lose much. Because even if he stays in the same overall, you could get back that. So if you want to try to get something, that's a little riskier. I like Manny Machado at minimum. Yoshinobu is also good at minimum. Max Fried isn't horrible at minimum. Who else would you got? I love Trey Turner at minimum price. He's a good one. Jacob Wilson, honestly, is a pretty solid one at minimum price. And that's all the diamonds that I'm going to talk about. Next, we got Julio Rodriguez. I actually still really like Julio. I don't know if he's going to go diamond. Obviously, I'm not a psychic. Can't tell you for sure. But I don't mind him, and he's at minimum, right? I don't think he's going down. I would be pretty hard-pressed to believe that he goes down in overall. SDS really likes Julio Rodriguez. I'm not going to lie to you. They might give him the bump. They just might. Cody Bellinger is a good hold. I would say I wouldn't buy him. I really wouldn't. And I would honestly sell him if you could get... I'm going to say this just because this is a thing that I tell everybody. If the card that you have is going for 2 overall points higher than what his current value is, I would sell him on the market, right? So let's say that, for example, Pablo Lopez is on the market. We'll do it with somebody that's actually going high. So we'll say, for example, say Suzuki. 84 is quick sell for 1,500, right? He's selling on the market for 3.4. he's probably going to get even higher tomorrow. So let's say that his buy now becomes 3.75, right? You're getting the value before tax of a 86 overall player. I mean, dude, you could do that and then put it into somebody that is also going to go up and is at a decent return on investment, right? Or somebody that's a little riskier that you know is going to go up, but you know you want to take a chance on them. Something like that. That's the best advice I can give a lot of the people, because I remember earlier on in the year, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that invested in Max Fried pretty heavily during, I think, the second roster update, and people were expecting him to go to a diamond for the next one. He didn't. He ended up going 84, right? And his price went down a little bit, like not super duper much, but still went down, right? I sold off all of mine and got over 3,000 after taxes. Everybody sold a bunch of them. He went down to like 2K. I was able to buy more, right? So it's a cycle, man. Like, you have to work the market. You have to, unfortunately, it's a eat or be eaten type of deal. I like Zach Neto at minimum. A lot of cars that you can get at minimum are going to be pretty good, especially right now because the update is tomorrow. So Neto, Julio, Matt Chapman. I would hang on to Drew Rasmussen. Don't really love him though, I'm not gonna lie. Michael King hasn't played much, so just hang on to him, I guess. Seiya, like I said, if he gets to 3.75, I'd sell him. I would sell him. But I actually don't mind him as a buy at 2.9, right? Because I do think he has a chance to go to 86. And even if he only goes 1 to an 85, you're still technically making coins, right? You're still making 100 per, even at that price. Don't mind Bryce Terang. I would hold Nico, right? I don't mind Josh Naylor as a minimum buy. Andy Pajes is good until he's like 2K. Schwarber's good until he's like 1.3. I don't mind Cherio at the minimum. I would hang on to Kirby. I like Paul Goldschmidt at minimum. Randy Rodriguez is a little hard to buy right now, but you technically could buy him for 2.7 and under, just because he has truly been so good. I do think he goes diamond, but that's a pretty hefty price to pay, regardless. Alejandro Kirk's getting a little steep in price. I kind of would just hang on to him. Chapman is somebody that I would buy at 2.9 or cheaper, to be honest. Still, hang on to your Michael Garcias, but you could buy him at minimum. Ooh, Sonny's raising in price. I wouldn't buy him. I probably wouldn't buy him. He's a risky buy. You know what? I'll say that. At between 1.7K, I guess he's not that bad. But I don't know. I would say 1.7. You could buy him. Other than that, I'd hold on to him. Eugenio, I would just hang on to him. They've shafted him pretty much all year, I feel like. And I don't want you guys to get stuck with him if he only goes to an 84. Because I do think he'll get upgraded. We can see that he needs at least an 11 overall bump to go to an 85 overall. So we'll see. I guess you could sell Yimi. He's not that great. I would buy Edwin up until 2.7. Seager I like at 1.7, 1.8. Even though he most likely only goes to an 84. But I'm talking more for a little bit of the future. All of these guys are holds, to be honest, that I've went over. I don't mind Jarren Duran at 900. Spears is a hold. He's a hold. He's a hold. He's a hold. He's a hold. I would buy him up until like 1.1, to be honest. Hold. Hold. Hold also. He's pretty solid. I would hold him. Hold. Also hold Otto. Gabby. All these guys are holds besides Volpe. Sell Volpe. He's a big stink. Hold these guys. You can hold them. Rafaela, hang on to him. Don't even buy anymore. It's too late. Hold on to these guys. Jeff Hoffman, you could buy up until like 750, I'd say. Ooh, Yelich is getting a little too expensive. Unless that's just the outlier. Oh, yeah, somebody did throw a bunch up for 1,000. If you can get him for 850, I'd say you could buy him. Hold. Buy until 700. Hold. Buy until... You could buy at 850 for both of these guys, but it's getting a little steep for their price, right? Hold on to him. Jazz, you can't even invest in. Hold on. Hold. If you can get Robbie Ray for 820, I would say buy him. I would hold on to Strider and Simeon. Hold. You could buy Kim for 450. Glaber, if you can get him for like 470, I don't mind. Brent Rooker at the minimum is good. I would hold on to the rest of these guys though. Hold on to everybody here. Besides Devers, you could sell, to be honest. Springer is like a risky buy at 900. I guess I don't hate it, but I don't love it, you know. I like Riley at until like 800. I think he could see like 3 overall bump. James Wood is a very interesting player. He's a very interesting player. A lot of people think he's gonna get the Jacob Wilson treatment. They got the same initials, so I mean, I guess it could happen. I'm leaning more towards him being an 84, but that's what I said about Jacob Wilson. So, never really know. I definitely hang on to him if you have him, but he is like a risky buy. I mean, I do think eventually he'll go diamond. Will it be this roster update? We'll have to see. We will have to see. I would sell Yandy Diaz. A lot of these silvers that are really, really high in price, I would sell them. Emilio, you could sell, you could hang on to him. Could go either way. I would hold on to Junior. I would buy Johan until like 300. Hold on to Max Muncy. I would sell Carson Kelly again. Even though I think he could get the gold treatment. I don't know. He's got shafted a few times. So, Brandon Woodruff is interesting. He's starting to go up in price. But he's only played, I think, 1 game. So, I don't know if that really affects anything. You could buy him just for a risky little thing. I don't mind Clevenger until 320. Colton, I don't mind until 320 as well. I would hold on to Altuve, hold on to Lawrence Butler. You might even sell Lawrence Butler at that price if you had a bunch of them. Hold on to Dylan Cruz. Brock Stewart, you can buy until like 250, I believe. Santana, you can buy until like 190, I would say. Clement, I would hang on to. Pasquantino, I could buy until like 200. Jason Adams, I'd say hang on to him. Christopher Sanchez, I would sell. CJ Abrams, I would hang on to. Nah. Javi, I would hang on to. Wouldn't be buying him though. Brendan Lau, I don't mind until like 350. Brendan Nimmo, kind of in the same boat as him. I would buy him until like 370, but that's risky. That's a little risky. Ooh. Huh. I would actually not buy him. I would hang on to him. And if he went to like 500, I'd sell. Don't got too many more left. I would hang on to him. I don't mind you buying Will Vest until 350. He's pretty solid. Clark Schmidt. He did get hurt, I believe, but you can buy him until like 275. I would sell Aranda at this price, to be honest. I would sell Michael Bush easily. Joe Adell I might sell as well as Brandon. Ranger I would hang on to. And the last players that I'm gonna talk about, you could buy Trevor Story until like 250. Keep it going. Don't got too many more left. That boy's expensive. I would sell him. I would sell Felix as well. We must have passed him. Hunter Goodman, I would buy until like. Can we see Hunter? I don't see him anywhere, to be honest. So, but I do like Hunter Goodman. He's very solid. There is a few bronzes I don't mind buying. Yuri Perez, if you can get him for under 100, I don't mind. I like Jordan Beck. Jordan Beck is pretty cheap. It's gonna be hard to scroll through all of those, but I'll try to remember some of them off the top of my head. I like Jordan Beck. I like Nick Kurtz. I would hang on to them, but I would buy Jordan Beck. He's pretty cheap from the Rockies. I could go over more people, but that would just take a little long time, man. But honestly, I think I gave you guys some pretty good information. Like I said, we are going to be streaming tomorrow. Latest is going to be at 2 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in. And if you're new, make sure you hit the like and sub. And I'm out. Peace.